Hello viewers and welcome back onto the channel. So today it's gonna be a new video on GT Sport and it will be the final round of the FIA Manufacturer Series and it will be at Dragon Trail Garden. We are going to be in the GR3 car, the Lexus, and we are going to make our best to finish in the top 100 of the Lexus standing. So that was my best quali. Unfortunately wasn't my best lap on this track, but first of all let's enjoy this intro. I love it. It sounds like the old Champions League anthem. So we are going to start in 18th position. Not a very good quality, as I said, because I was like 3 seconds slower than my best lap that I did during the free practice. So you're gonna see that it will be a messy race with a lot of rammers. I think we need to rename that race as the rammer race, and I'm unfortunately going to be a rammer too in this. So here we go. We are going to be as much cautious as we can on our first lap. We are going to try to get the better of the errors of the other drivers during the first lap, and maybe we'll be able to get a better position. So as you will see in a couple of seconds, the first incident of the race is going to involve me and the Frenchman just in front. Personally, I thought that I did the right thing, but I do think that the Frenchman is not using his radar, as you can see now. If I'm wrong, just comment on it. I will accept. I just need your thoughts on that. For me personally, I was on the inside and it just turned into me. So that's incident number 1. Incident number 2, why slowing down that much? I don't understand. And he come back to me and try to just put me out. So our best friend now, the Frenchman Schumi, who I thought was German but actually he's French, so was able to overtake him, took the position, and I can see on the radar that he is coming back to me and hit me once and twice. I think he's having some issues with me. I really think he didn't like the way I tried to overtake him on the previous lap. So here we are put a little bit wide from the guy in the Supra. Just leave it like that, trying to make our race, keep cool, concentrate, try to be consistent, and let's see what is going to happen. Okay, so there, hitting the apex perfectly, having a good exit, trying to get into a slipstream of Peugeot in front. Unfortunately, he is having the slipstream of the other Frenchman, Schumi. Yeah, and here it's a bit a mess. Yeah, I think it's going to be said like that. 5 cars fighting for one corner. I just eat this guy, and fortunately, I'm sorry, I didn't get any penalty compared to the two in front of me. So first corner of this lap, just being cautious, trying to do the inside, hitting the second apex right. Unfortunately for him, the brake come and hit me and went out like a big boy by himself. Wasn't my fault. So here we are trying to get all the apex right, just sacrifice the third one to be able to get in the fourth one, get a better exit, and just do the S's. So there, as you can see, have the Frenchman Shumi, our best friend, with a penalty. What a surprise here. So we're just going to stay behind for a couple of meters and wait for him to serve his penalty there. So now we are going to fight with Spaniard in the Supra, but unfortunately I was too eager to overtake him here. So I, instead of just hitting his rear, I just preferred to sacrifice myself so I don't get any penalty, and that did work. So I came back just behind him and trying to get back on him as quick as I can. So now we're just going to force forward a little bit that part, as there's nothing very interesting happening until now. Our Spaniard, he really likes us. He loves me. So what he's going to do, he's just going to bin himself so he can let me go. Ciao, my friend. So we're going to just forward a little bit more, as there was nothing really special that did happen. I was on my own, just trying to get as fast as I can. Yeah. So here, end of lap 5, going to get some position back due to the pit stop of some of them, coming back in 15, just behind the Jag. We're just going to let him go, as he have fresher tires, he will be faster. So there's no need for me to go and fight against him and trying to ruin his race and my race too, as I'm going to pit in a couple of minutes. So just leave him, do my race, and just keep focusing on what I'm doing, making sure I'm doing everything right, just eat the apex and everything. So as you can see now, we are coming back on a little group of rammers. So as you can see, there is one with a penalty, so I'm going to gain one position here. But the thing is that as you can see, there's a brick in the Jag just in front of me, and I will be involved once again in a little incident there. I would like to know your thoughts on that. For me personally, so he's breaking one, release, and breaking twice. So was he brake testing me? I don't know, but the fact is that I got out of this with a 3-second penalty, and maybe he did that because he was struggling with his tires. So as you can see, he will just go behind me and go into the pit, and I'm going to serve my penalty right now, which is quite a good thing, but I do lose a lot of time also. So we're just going to force forward that part a little bit, getting some pressure from the Swedish in the Supra there. Quite a lot of Supra also in this race. So he's going to do the inside. I'm not going to fight, as he's much more faster than me. so there's no point, and I'm going to pit also at the end of this lap. So I'm just trying to get into his slipstream. Someone is making did a mistake in front and also got a penalty. So here, as you can see, I'm struggling a lot with my tires right now. So end of this lap, just going to pit. James just said in the radio, box right now. That's what I'm going to do, and leave it to the Lexus boys. They did train all the season for moments like that, just to do the perfect pit stop, as you can see, fast and clean. So I'm coming back in P16, 17 at a certain moment, and who do I see? Our friend, the Brit in the Jag, who was struggling a little with his tires earlier, and our best friend just behind, Shumi. So I'm going to be there waiting for errors. As you can see, the Brit did make an error, and for how he did react right now, I really do think that the incident that did involve me and him earlier, I don't think he did brake test me. As you just saw that on the overtake, he did leave me enough room to fight him, and for that, fair play to the guy. So we're just going to fast forward a little bit this part of the race. End of lap 8, I was 16 as two guys did go in the pit stop, and our friend behind, Shumi, having some trouble with other drivers. I'm now in P14 and making my way back onto the Brit in the Bentley. So we are just going to again fast forward a little bit this part of the video, as there was nothing great happening. So now I'm really gaining some time on the Brit, so I'm just going to be able to get into the sub zone, as we say, the slipstream. So gaining more time on the braking point, hitting the apex right, and trying to get just behind him before the last corner, as we do right now. So we're going to be able to be in his slipstream for the straight, and we are going to overtake him and keep the inside for the first and second corner of his track. So clean. I just leave some space just in case you want to make a dive bomb on me, and fortunately it was fine. Another guy just made a mistake. I don't know what did happen to him. Maybe fuel went off, I don't know. So here we are in P12 in lap 11. So about around two laps to go till the end of the race. So we just skipped to the last lap. One guy made a mistake in the first section of the track. I think it was the German, and actually we were gaining some time on him. So he did really make a big mistake. Another mistake again this time, and it was the Italian in the BMW. So I'm now in P11. So just to remind that I did start in 18, and yeah, that race wasn't a really good race. I could have done much better here, as it was my last race of the day. I couldn't improve the ranking and the points also. So my aim for the season was to finish in the top 100 for my first full FIA season, manufacturer season. I think I did finish around 111, something like that, in the Lexus standing. So my best points came from mostly GR3 races. So yes, not bad for the first full season. I hope on the next one I will be able to do much better, and I also think that I'm still going for the Lexus on the next season. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, well, you do know what to do. Ciao.